Hello, and welcome to the podcast for today. And we're talking about networking with a very expert person in that field. And we say hello and welcome to Efe Ohwofasa.
Thank you, Martin. Good morning to you. It's good to be here today, Martin.
So let's get right into it. What role does networking play in building a successful business, especially for entrepreneurs who are just starting out?
All right, it plays a great role, Martin. Networking is a critical skill that can significantly impact your business success and influence. And it involves nurturing and leveraging on relationship to achieve personal and professional goal. But the mistake a lot of people do is that they don't know how to strategically go about it. And even if they know, they don't take it as an important thing they get to do. So it's a skill set you develop, and if you master it, it's to build your business, it's to make things easier for you to get clients and get known and grow your influence in the industry where you find yourself.
Okay, can you explain the difference though between networking and simply meeting people? What makes networking truly effective for business growth?
Networking is something you do intentionally with a purpose and with a goal. You want to network to build your influence, to build your brand, and possibly build your business. And at the end result of it all is that you grow your business. And when you grow a business, means you make more sales, you get more clients, you increase your income, and you're able to make a difference with the business platform that is given to you. So one of the things is to understand the industry you are and how you build relationships with networking. And the mistake a lot of people do is that they go to network with desperation that they want to sell, they want to get clients. We go to places to network, to build relationships. So at its core, networking is about building genuine relationship with others in your industry and in your field. And also networking is about creating opportunity. Now, successful networking, it's create opportunity, it's open doors for you. You use it to create partnership. You will meet with people who are ahead of you in the game. You will meet with people who you could do joint venture with, who could promote you, promote your business, your product or services to that network. And also, networking is an opportunity of sharing knowledge. You engage with your peers to allow you to exchange ideas, to learn from your experiences from people and stay updated in your field or in your industry.
Right, you're talking about building relationships there. So we'll come to that in a moment. But I thought, how important is it to have a clear networking strategy? What should such a strategy include?
It's important because one, it makes your life easy. It makes you grow your business. It makes you become a successful professional. One of the ways to make it easy is don't attempt to attend every networking opportunity. Be intentional about it. At the early stage of my business, in the early stage, I used to run a number of networking groups. I run events, I run seminars, and I see a lot of people who come to the networking meetings, and I see them come to my event, and I ask people how are they going about their networking, and I said, "Oh, this is my fourth networking this week." And I can imagine how then did they manage themselves? How did they manage their time? How did they have time to attend full networking in a week and still be able to attend to the demand of the business? These kind of people or entrepreneurs they are the ones who feel stressed, who feel overwhelmed. So one of the ways is be intentional. Identify the unique networking opportunities, groups, and meetings that are useful to your business. And which one is useful to your business? There are two types of networking events or groups you should go. One of them is the one where you could potentially go to a place where you will meet potential people who can become potentially your clients, where you could create relationship with them, and eventually after some time they become your client. And also network opportunity where you meet with other professionals, people who are ahead of the game, people who are not in direct competition with you, but there are people who could refer you to their clients, refer you to their network. And as a result of that, you could leverage on that to build your sphere of influence over a period of time.
Okay, let's go back to the building relationships, which I think is very important. What are some of the key characteristics of a strong professional relationship that can help in business growth?
One of them is you being confident of yourself. Confidence comes in different ways. You being able to express what you do, being able to be good at what you do with your expertise or with your business, with your relationship, and also being able to communicate yourself in a clear, specific, concise way so that people will understand who you are, what you do, what problem you solve, and what solution you bring to the marketplace. And the other bit is don't go and build relationship by asking, by always being on the demand. But if you flip the coin and you ask yourself, how can I be of use to this group? How can I be of use to this person? What can I give first? What value can I bring to the table? And one of the best way to do that is the ability to ask people questions, ask them, build rapport with them, try to find out what challenges they have, try to find out what is it you can be of, how you can be of help to them. And with that, people begin to trust you, people begin to like you, and people give you an audience. And if you are seen and perceived as somebody who always wants to help, then you could leverage on the network of people or the community where you find yourself. And when that happens, it makes life easy for you. You get opportunity, people trust you enough, they refer businesses to you, they introduce you to that network of people. And even one introduction can make it all and create the opportunity that you're looking to make in your business.
How can someone effectively follow up after an initial meeting to build a lasting relationship?
Following up is one, don't look desperate. Don't be desperate. When I go to networking meetings, for example, when I meet people, I connect with them, introduce myself to them, find out what I can do to be of value to them. And I always exchange contact details, either grab their business card or get their email address. And I always tell them I'm going to keep in touch. I'm going to email them or I'm going to do one follow up or the other, or maybe I will send them a connection on social media platform, either on LinkedIn or Facebook or the way they are active. I make sure I send an email to them within the first 48 hours just to introduce myself. So it was nice meeting you. And one of the best way to do that is look for some commonality between you and that person. And when you do a follow-up, just say something in that line that get them excited. Then you leave for a while. Then at some point, if you have any resource you can share with them, if you have anything coming up you want to invite them to that will be of useful to them, it's just to establish that relationship. And over a period of time, you will see the benefit. It's about thinking long term. It's not the being desperate at the beginning. You think long term. And if you build a relationship for over a long time, the opportunity will come at the right time. And if you utilize very well, it is to build your business and your influence.
So this is great for somebody like yourself that's experienced, been doing it a while. But what advice do you have for someone who is naturally introverted or shy about reaching out to new contacts?
Make a decision that you want to do it. And the decision you make is there must be a reason why you should do it. Because if you don't have a reason why you want to do something, you will not get yourself to do it. So if you're a professional, an entrepreneur, a business person, a career professional, and you have this burning desire that you want to grow your influence, you want to grow your impact, you want to grow your income, that means getting to know people is very important. And the reason why you should commit to doing it is because you want to grow, you want to move from where you are. So the first thing is have a burning desire to do that. Have a reason why you want to do it. Like for me, I'll give an example. When I came to the England newly, I'm an immigrant. I had a lot of limitation. My English wasn't that clear when I newly started. I was a bit shy. I didn't have any university qualification from England. And I saw myself, oh my God, can I do it? But at some point, I told myself,
that shouldn't be a good reason for me not to go out there, get seen and get known. So what I did was to develop my skill set and my expertise. So I went to the community, became useful, share resources, share knowledge, just to help. And over a period of time, I built a credibility, I built my name, I built a brand, and now in my local community, hardly can I not speak to whoever I need to speak to. If I need to speak to any key person of influence, I know somebody who knows somebody that I can speak to. I know somebody I can just pick a phone call and say, hey, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to reach out to this person. Can you be of help? And yes, there are people who I can do. Why? Because I built this relationship over a period of time many years ago.
So we're talking about networking, but I know that you're an absolute specialist in public speaking. So I wanted to touch on how can public speaking enhance your networking efforts and help build credibility in your industry?
Public speaking is a skill every professional or every business person should have
Mm.
or develop. When you have public speaking skills, it makes you become seen as an authority when you are in front speaking to people. So develop a public speaking skill and look for opportunity or create opportunity for you to speak at events. Even these networking meetings or group that you attend, you should aim to be a guest speaker or somebody who go there to share your expertise, share your knowledge to people. And if you do it over a period of time, when you are a speaker speaking to people, the audience see you as a leader, they see you as an authority, they see you as an expert. They want to connect with you. And if you do that very well, you present very well, you share ideas very well, people become your friends, and at some point, they become your clients if you have the services, or at some point, they become people who you could do joint promotion with. Like for me, public speaking is one of my skills, it's one of my strengths, it's one of my expertise that I've used to build good relationship in my local community and my national community.
And on expanding the network, what are some common mistakes people make when trying to expand their professional network?
The common mistake they make is that they go and become pests to people.
Mhm.
And they are not a giver. They don't look for way of, first of all, creating value. They are desperate, asking people for favor and not giving favor first. So in the great book of life, the Bible, it says, give and you shall be received. So you give first. When you go to social gathering, networking meeting, and you find people you want to know and connect with, look for what you can do. How can I be of value? How can I give? How can I create value? What can I do to become useful to people? I'll give you an example. I joined my local chamber of trade and commerce where I live here in Bournemouth in the UK. And I started networking because I was new in the business world. I started networking and I joined my local chamber of trade and commerce. And when I go to that event, I go there, I ask them, how can I be of help to them? I help them to set up the meetings. I help them to do whatever thing I could do. And I got named and I requested and to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. And eventually my application was accepted. I joined, and over a period of time, I became one of the directors. And I now offered my expertise of running events, being a speaker, organizing workshops and seminars to their members. And that really made me to position myself as an expert. And that really opened doors for me. I knew local professionals, I knew local CEOs, I knew local business people, and that really created a lot of opportunity for my business. I got clients, I got sales, I built my network. And one of the things is that it granted me access to know some very influential people, like the mayor of Bournemouth. There was one time I received a personal invite from the mayor of Bournemouth to come to the mayor's lounge for the mayor meetup.
Oh,
And it made it to know a lot of people within the community. And there was one time in my local church that I used to attend, we were doing a program and I invited the mayor of Bournemouth and the president of the Chamber of Trade and Commerce, and they honor my invitation. They came to the church event, and I felt so honored and privileged to be able to do that.
You've given us so much valuable information there. Let's finish on a double question, really. First of all, if you could give one piece of advice to someone looking to build a business through networking, what would it be? And also, can you recommend any resources such as books or courses for improving networking and public speaking skills?
Yeah, the one piece of advice that comes to mind is don't be jack of all trades. If you want to build your networking and build your business, first of all, you need to establish yourself in something. Get known for something. So that when you go out there, when people see you, they can identify with you with one thing, something you're doing. So if you're a business, first of all, establish your expertise. What is your niche? What products do you sell? Do you have or services do you provide? Get known for something. So when you go out there, people know that this is who you are, this is what you do, and you're not known as jack of all trades. And when this opportunity comes, people talk about you. When there is a need for your services, for your expertise that you are known for, you get reference, you get recommendation, and people talk about you and you build your. The resources is and be good at what you do and join your industry association, join professional organization in your industry, get known, get seen, and possibly, if you have the guts, the skill set, and the confidence, organize networking events by yourself, be the person that actually organize it, and invite people to come to your own events. When you do that, you're seen as key person of influence. That was what I did. After some time, I began to organize my own networking events. People begin to come and they see me that I'm going to a face event. And that really helped me position myself in my local community that I'm very privileged and grateful for today.
So how can somebody get in touch with you if they need your help?
Easily, I can help you to improve and build your confidence in going to network. I can help you in developing your public speaking skills so that you can host your own event or speak at an events so you can get clients and best sales. I can help you to clarify and structure your business so that you can work less, earn more, and increase your sales. If you need my help, email me at info@efeohwofasa.com or go to my website or my social media. I always have something free you can attend and learn more about myself.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed, as always.
Thank you, Martin. As always, it's good to be here today.
Bye-bye for now.
Thank you now.